It started with a knock. Soft, gentle, 3 slow taps. At exactly 2:47 a.m., Julia Martinez woke up to the sound. Groggy and disoriented, she checked her phone. No calls, no messages. She lived alone in a small apartment in Phoenix, Arizona. Who would be knocking at this hour? Heart pounding, she tiptoed to the peephole. A man in a black hoodie stood outside. He didn't move. His face was unnaturally pale, lips stretched into a too-wide smile. Julia didn't open the door. She backed away, her breath quick and shallow. The knocking stopped. She checked again. The man was gone. A wave of relief washed over her, but when she turned around, that was the last time anyone saw Julia Martinez alive. Her front door was still locked from the inside. No signs of forced entry, no fingerprints, nothing. The only clue, a black and white Polaroid taped to her bedroom mirror. A photo of Julia, asleep in her bed. Someone had been inside her apartment, watching her. Julia's disappearance was the third in 4 months. Young women, living alone, vanishing without a trace. The first was Lisa Montgomery, 27, in Las Vegas, Nevada. She had gone grocery shopping one evening and never returned. Days later, hikers found her body in a remote wooded area outside the city. She was fully clothed, no visible injuries, no signs of a struggle, except for one detail. Her lips had been sliced into a permanent, grotesque smile. Inside her jacket pocket was a black and white Polaroid, a photo of her own house, taken from across the street. On the back, in red ink, were the words, "Smile for me." It was pure nightmare fuel. When police checked security footage, they found nothing. Lisa had left the store alone. No one followed her. No car trailed her home. So how did she vanish? And how did her body end up miles away, staged like a macabre art piece? Then came the second victim, Rachel Simmons, from Austin, Texas. Days before she disappeared, she told her sister, "I think someone's been taking pictures of me. I keep finding Polaroids of myself, but I don't remember anyone taking them." 3 days later, Rachel was gone, and when they found her body, she had the same horrific smile carved into her face, and another Polaroid in her pocket. By now, the case had gone national. The FBI created a psychological profile. The killer was meticulous, leaving behind no DNA, no fingerprints, no traceable evidence. He was likely stalking his victims for weeks, learning their habits, breaking into their homes without them knowing. He was a collector, taking photos of them while they slept. A serial killer with an obsession. And then, one woman survived. Emily Carter, 32, from Denver, Colorado, was different. She was a former Marine. She had combat training, and her house was loaded with security cameras. One night, at 2:47 a.m., she heard the knock. 3 slow taps. She checked her front camera. Nothing. Then she checked inside her house, and her blood ran cold. A man was standing at the end of her hallway, grinning. Emily grabbed her gun and turned on the lights, but he was gone. The only thing left behind, a Polaroid taped to her front door, a photo of her, asleep in her bed. Emily called 911 immediately. This time, the FBI had something no one else had. Face. Her security cameras had captured a clear image of the man in the black hoodie, but when they ran the photo through their facial recognition database, no matches, no driver's license, no criminal record, no social security number. It was as if the man didn't exist. Or worse, like he was someone else entirely. After Emily's encounter, the disappearances stopped. For 3 years, there were no new victims. Then, in 2021, a woman in Dallas, Texas reported something chilling. At exactly 2:47 a.m., she woke up to a knock. Through the peephole, she saw a man in a black hoodie, smiling. She didn't open the door. The next morning, she found a Polaroid on her doorstep. A picture of herself, taken from inside her bedroom. She moved out the next day. To this day, The smiling man remains one of the most chilling unsolved cases in modern FBI history. No suspects, no fingerprints, no motive other than his twisted obsession with smiles. The FBI believes he may still be active, stalking new victims, watching them as they sleep. Maybe he's just waiting. And if you ever hear 3 slow knocks at your door in the middle of the night, don't answer, because some smiles hide nightmares. What do you think? Was the smiling man just an extremely intelligent stalker turned killer? Or was there something far more disturbing at play? One thing is for sure. He was never caught. And maybe, just maybe, he's still out there,